This is a review of Heavy Metal Babes, played free on newtaku.net. As a person making hentai reviews on YouTube, I've only ever wished for two things to befall me as a result of my work. The first is a body pillow of Olga from Kuroino, because come on, why wouldn't you want that? The second, and likely more realistic goal, is making a video and having it sponsored by none other than internet smart gaming powerhouse, newtaku.net. And while the first might seem like a pipe dream, the second has now become a reality, as newtaku.net offered to sponsor a video of me reviewing one of their games, namely Heavy Metal Babes. I'm gonna be honest with you, I'm not completely sure how I'm gonna do this, because despite the thing I'm reviewing technically still being hentai, what's being called for in the video is pretty far from what I usually make. But then again, I sure as fuck am not gonna turn down an opportunity to have previously sponsored by Newtaku added to my resume. So the way that we're gonna do this is that first I'm just gonna play through the game for a little bit. This is mainly just so both you and I can get a better idea of what sort of game we're dealing with here. Besides, gotta live up to that gaming classification my channel received on Social Blade, you know? Then, after playing it a bit, I'll sorta end the video with a recap of my thoughts and review it in a sense more akin to what you usually see on the channel. Sound good? Alright. But reviewing a game from such a prestigious company can seem like quite a daunting task, especially just for one man alone, and as someone who can barely be entertaining on a script, doing so often is going to prove itself an almost impossible task. Meaning that if I'm not to bore you to death with this video, in order to make it, I'm gonna have to call up my best friend, my truest compadre to help me. Thumbnail guy, Jimmy, aka Komari Spaghetti himself.
Yo.
Jimmy, my man. I've got the opportunity of a lifetime for you, because this morning I received a mail from newtaku.net asking me if I wanted to review one of their games, namely Heavy Metal Babes. And when I saw that mail, I knew right from the get-go that if I had to do this, it had to be with you. So what do you say that we go on the journey of a lifetime together and review Heavy Metal Babes in unison? What do you say?
What?
Sam, my guy, my main man. You were the first person I thought of. Listen, this morning I got a mail from none other than newtaku.net asking if Okay. I don't need those guys anyways. It's just a gameplay video. There's no way I can mess this up too bad, right? Gamers, what is going on? It's Heart. This bag? What's this? Well, funny you should ask. You see, in Denmark, we pay a little extra whenever we go down and buy like a can or a bottle, and we can go back with it to get that money back. But because it's a hassle going with it every time, I just collect it like a fucking hobo. I need to find an alternative to having the camera on before I point it further down and you see the cum bottles. Alright, what do the VTubers use whenever they go? VTuber starter kit. Huh. A lot of expensive equipment, it looks like. Yeah, I don't have any of this. What are the cheap VTuber starter kit? What do the cheap guys use? HoloLive face rig. I've heard of face rig. I can get that. What is it, like $15 on Steam? Alright, here's the panel. It just works. Live 2D. Here we go. Yeah, this works. Look at me, dude. I'm a anime girl. On to the gameplay, I guess. See, the best part about having this avatar talk for me instead is that, first off, I know for a fact that you're so desensitized from human contact that unless it's an anime girl talking to you, you probably wouldn't listen. And secondly, the fact that I'm Shimakaze means that I don't have to use a female voice changer, because as we all know, Shimakaze is a guy. I've read enough doujins to know that for a fact. Don't quote me on that. Actually do. Quote me on that. Alright, let's go. Space is home to an infinite number of worlds. Wait, shit. The model is in the way of the text. Well, I guess we're moving it to the side then. So much for the $15. Space is home to an infinite number of worlds where one can dock their rocket and refill their tank. Planet X69 is just one of many. Spaceship Harem was sent by the prolific Asp on a special mission to discover what happened to the local Sen colony. Sen are combat units, but also used for reconnaissance. They are genetically enhanced, drop-dead gorgeous female androids, and they possess the unique ability to control powerful tanks with their minds. The space crew consists of only two members, the commander, the brawl of the team, and a sexy, very much female-looking AI I don't know that word. Oh wow, my computer is a hot girl. Who could have predicted such a thing? That's pretty whack. Can I stick my dick in it? Commander, we have successfully landed, awaiting new orders. Alright computer, it's time to explore the planet. Open the hangar doors. Rumor has it that those genetically modified soldier girls were designed by a crazy old perverted scientist. They're hotter than the sun and look like models, but I'm not sure that they can handle the heat of the battle. Hello. You know, this really is a good example of the fact that art imitates life, because despite the fact that in front of me I have a perfectly capable and I assume willing female, I'd still rather just spend time with my computer. I'm Lily. I saw your spaceship landing and decided to take a look. Wow, you're really hot. You're an earthling male, aren't you? You're the first man I see in my whole life. Must be pretty disappointing. Wait, then how does she know I'm hot compared to other humans? Also, I'm the only man on this planet? Question mark? Because if I am, and the rumors about the Sand Pilots being horny as hell all the time are true, then I might have hit the jackpot with this mission. Well, this is a pretty convenient setup, isn't it now? I mean, look at that gorgeous body. I wouldn't mind exploring her black hole. Commander, Lily, your new pilot is ready for action. She's waiting for you to assign her to a Send unit. Alright. Creation. The only time I don't mind loot boxes is when there's hot girls in them. You got a lock key, okay? Wait, isn't this the same girl from before? Wow, my Send unit. Oh, wait. Okay, no. She's the pilot. I have the pilot. I made the robot for her. Alright, I get it. Battle. Oh! That's some nice art. Alright. What kind of high-octane gameplay are we looking at here? Tap an enemy to attack them. I'm a god of this game. Okay, victory. What do we get? 69 coins. Are you fucking kidding me? 1 cube. Alright. New unit found, Willow. She's a cutie. Power up. Here you can use power up to enhance your Send unit skills and tiers. Okay. Power up. Wait, we killed Willow! No! We fucking murdered her, dude! Asalia. Welcome, Commander. I'm so excited to message a real man. I look forward to learning more about your species, personally, scientifically, and sexually. This sounds like you'll be busy for quite some time. Whoa, wait! Now we're talking? It's Flappy Bird! Wait, this is sick! Okay, it's a little easy, but still, I fucking love minigames. Then more levels? No? Did I just achieve a nude for playing Flappy Bird? It's middle school all over again. Have I sent you any pictures yet? I have one here that I think you might like quite a bit. Nice. I feel like I'm starting to get a hang of the combat here. These AI opponents are no longer a worthy challenge. I must take this to the real battlegrounds, the PvP arena, where boys become men. Time to get Grandmaster in Heavy Metal Babes. Lenore Murphy? I'm about to show this guy what it feels like having a prolapsed anus. Alright, pretty standard setup from him. 2 grass, 1 fire, 1 water. I think we start with a middle grass tank. Yeah, okay, he counter fires. That hurts a little bit. Oh shit! Oh shit! Now, unfortunately, it was about at this time that my recording software just inexplicably stopped working. Rest assured though, I did of course beat Lenore Murphy with my remaining 2 tanks. It was actually a pretty clean game for me from here on out. But instead of dwelling too much on my past victories and my superior skills at Heavy Metal Babes, I do think that it's about time we actually get on with the review. Alright, so after going through all of that, I do actually want to give some of my honest thoughts on Heavy Metal Babes. The story is much akin to a World's End harem type deal, where you're more or less the only man on the planet, and every other creature that just so happens to inhabit it now wants a piece of that dick. And while most of the dialogue is self-indulgent to that part, there are also a couple of interesting things to sort of keep you entertained beyond the game just having you pop a stiffy, like, who really is the Dark Goddess that the game keeps alluding to? Could it be someone that we already know? Is it Willow maybe? Is she an unlockable character? Guess you'll have to play the game to find out. Boop, boop, boop. The game also has a ton of planning and small adjustments that you can make to your setup and team, with one of the more interesting late game features being nanochips, which allow you to pump up the power levels of your mech girls with certain attachments. And most of the game's fights are also neatly tuned to a point where you're actually required to think about team setup between battles unless you want to get your ass beat. While the planning phase has you pondering the counters for the next match, wondering which attachments you should plop on your characters for maximum efficiency, and just thinking in general, the combat itself? is epic. But that's the thing with waifu games, it's not really about the gameplay, it's about your journey to have the ultimate collection of cute girl PNGs. In fact, you can probably ask someone who's hundreds of hours and thousands of dollars deep into FGO, Grand Blue, or Shore Lane, or whatever similar game you might have in mind about their experience, and they'll probably go, yeah dude, finally got that 6-star waifu I've been searching for months, had to wait for a temporary Tuesday 3 AM event to roll around before I could buy the special loot crates with container, but seeing her in my collection, I know that it was all worth it. And you go, oh cool dude, so how is she going to fit in your comp? And they go, huh? This game is much the same, as the main appeal is without a doubt collecting the different waifus and building a strong team with them, which then symbiotically lets you collect even more waifus more efficiently. And then there's also the added bonus of each girl having a ton of sex scenes to unlock as you further your progress with them. Overall, I'd say that if you have an itch for this type of game, then Heavy Metal Babes is a nice toss-up, which adds a much needed spice of hentai to your otherwise bland bathroom gaming experience. If this sounds like something you want to give a shot, there's a link in the description which will take you to Notaku.net, where you can play the game for free on both PC and mobile. Again, big thanks to Notaku.net for sponsoring this video. That's one item off my bucket list. If you happen to know anyone who can help me with point 2, please toss me a DM on your preferred platform so we can figure something out. I will now continue in my attempt to giving my sponsorship money back to Notaku.net as I try bartering for one of their out of stock for 3 months Notaku.net branded gaming chairs, because being able to tell people that my cum throne is made by a porn company would be fucking amazing, and it's slowly becoming a third item on my list. As always, more content to come, so stay tuned. Until then, see ya. Do you know that you can send videos using this app? Here's a good one I took just for you. Alright. Oh shit!